Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. Where I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh God, why? Oh. Okay, so this is a thing. Out of the blue, I think my recording software started to work, so I'm kind of hopeful. Yeah, so happy Sunday to everybody involved. I have no idea what I'm into. I have no idea about anything. I don't even know if this is actually recording, so this is going to be fun. So yeah, hi. Oh, yeah, this is so rough. So absolutely rough. I had this is try number 4. I'm just going to get down to it. Positivity aside, I'm doing my best. As you guys can probably see or tell by my tone, that things are not going to plan for me. I didn't take the time that I needed to set up and, you know, redo my computer. I did install a virus protection program, ran a bunch of scans, found that I did have a virus that was in here, got that all cleaned up, and now the virus protection program that I was using is causing me more issues than I had before. And so I just had to uninstall that, pray that everything is fixed otherwise, or I don't even know. I mean, this is when you have only a couple of days to really put forth any effort on your computer system, and maintenance is something that I usually love doing, and I just haven't had the time. Yeah, all stuff aside, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Exceptionally thankful for a lot of things today. First things first is that I did have a wonderful evening last night. I'm recording this Saturday, so you guys are getting a canned episode for me. That's because I have to work fairly early on Sunday, so it's going to be next to impossible for me to do what I would normally do, because I would normally get up and record, but I get home after midnight tonight. And then Sunday, I have to be at work by 12:30, which means that, including transportation, I have about 12 hours window from when I get done work to when I have to be back in work, which normally would sound like, you know, that's not a big deal. Except I'm usually up till 3 or 4 in the morning. So that, again, takes down the time. So I'm going to be looking at like 5 hours of sleep if I'm lucky, which is something I kind of need right now. So, yeah. So anyway, Friday night, I got together with War and Orgeron Kit, and I actually streamed again for the first time in about 6 months. It was a blast. Had an absolute blast. Love hanging out with those guys again. Banana was not able to join us. She had a prior engagement. She was watching the movie Black Panther. So she was very excited to go do that. And we're not going to belittle her for, you know, drunk gaming or just gaming with us if she's going to go see a movie. I mean, that would be foolish on our behalf. So yeah, she wasn't able to make it. We ended up playing Stick Fighter, the first game. I ended up picking up a 4-pack of that for us on Humble Bundle. A lot of fun. That, I think it was Stick Fighter. I think that's what it's called. Stick Fighters or something like those lines. Not a very expensive game. I think it's around $5 a copy, but I ended up getting them for fairly cheap. I think the bundle pack was like $13 and change or something like that, so it was reasonable. So that was a blast. We did that for about an hour, and then as we were playing, developer for a game was on Warstream and offered us some keys for a game he's on called Treadnoughts. And we played that for about an hour or so. It's a tank game, which was really bizarre. Kind of went hand in hand with what we were playing with the other fight, the Stick Fighters. Had a blast. Absolutely had a blast. The developer even joined us in for a little while. I streamed the whole thing. Audio glitches and everything aside, it was a wonderful time. Still working out all the bugs and that on my system and everything. As you guys can probably tell, I'm still fighting it. Again, don't have the time. Would have tried to do stuff on Thursday, but I ended up taking myself to the doctor Thursday, and that did not go according to plan. I ended up having a bad reaction to medicine. If you guys know or don't know, it doesn't matter. Came down with the flu, and I didn't have it too bad. And then this week at work, kind of got badly congested and was feeling kind of a little under the weather Wednesday. So when Thursday came around, it got worse. and so I ended up taking myself to the doctor. And again, something they gave me did not sit well, so I ended up kind of having a bad reaction to the medication. Nothing horrible or anything, but they kept an eye on me for a while and stuff. So yeah, so Thursday was a bit of a write-off. So Friday, I really wasn't expecting to do much of anything except for just kind of resting and relaxing because of how everything went on Thursday, which I ended up doing a bit of, and then did the gaming thing. And I did not have the energy at that point to really mess with the system. And you know, I could do some of it this morning, but I'm going to put this video out first, then I'm going to go and strip the system down. I wanted to get it done because in case anything goes terribly wrong with my recording software and everything, that I couldn't get an episode out for a while, that at least I got this out of the way. And I've got enough videos out there that I can afford to take like this to fix up the computer and not really have to sweat about anything. I just have to upload the files and stuff, so which is not going to be an issue at all. So got that all taken care of. So yeah, as for my health things, everything's pretty good. Very thankful to be back in Canada to have access to you know, the whole medication systems. You know, healthcare is a glorious, wonderful thing to have access to. Turns out that my flu thing was I bet I had a chest infection at the end of the day. Oh God, Valley. So yeah, I got that. It's getting taken care of, which is great. Don't want to deal with the Sano Valley. Don't like valleys. Don't like them at all. They're usually crap. Oh, Beatles Valley, is it? Oh dear God, blue +3s. There's no way in hell. That's not even happening. We're not even doing it. There's nothing. Nothing. You hear that? You hear that fighting? Blue Beetles +3s would be a nightmare. The boss, I would fight him for days. Days and days and days and days, and it would just get me nowhere. So yeah, everything is doing fairly decent. I mean, I could probably complain a heck of a lot more if I wanted to, but I really don't. I don't. The whole positivity thing is an absolute thing that I want to maintain. Just it's hard at this very moment to be exceptionally positive. And that, again, you know, I'm trying. I'm not going to be bringing up any, you know, random drama or anything. I don't have any of that to address. The only thing, like I said, I've got is a bit of a health concern that I'm dealing with, and my computer is still acting a fool. But all that aside, I just so thankful. Again, growth in the channel still going leaps and bounds beyond what I had expected at all, which is amazing. You guys have been exceptionally kind. Viewership is up, subscribers are up, everything is up, and that's majority is Cube World. I mean, 99% of it's Cube World. I'm not going to discount that at all. I mean, I know where it's coming from. You know, I'm not going to, you know, kid myself about any of this. You know, and that's all fine. Oh dear Lord, another mountain range. Let's see what that one's about. Okay, I hear you. Okay, and what are we looking at here? +1. This is doable-ish. We'll try it. The reason being, oh wow, that one is like these guys could be exceptionally easy to take out, which is great and groovy. It's the boss. The boss can be a pain, but or even listen, you. There we go. Let's take a potion real quick. Oh, great, take 2. Why don't I? Is there anything here? Okay, the boss, if you guys usually is hidden around where the name is, so we can kind of head off in that direction and hope that we can see it. I kind of prefer looking for bosses in the early morning or late evening, because well, I don't like it at night specifically, but it's like they have a pink glow around them, so it's easier to spot them. And then when I get close, there should be a skull will show up to show where they are at on the map. But they don't always do that, which is kind of the fun of Cube World, is the guessing game. You never know exactly where you're at in this silly nightmare we're in. Okay, what you got? What you got for me, brother? Yeah, I got nothing. Yeah. So I've been doing a lot more interesting cooking. I've been, as I said before, like, my health has always been a growing concern when it comes to my diet and stuff. So I've been kind of trying to do a decent job with everything. So I did vegan for, oh God, about a year. It was like 8 months or 9 months or so, maybe 10. And it worked great for me. I loved it. But I went off of that when I got back here in Canada. So last week, I just kind of decided to take a couple of days, and I just went vegan again. It was great. You know, I'm not doing that for any other reason than the fact I wanted to just do it. It wasn't like that. My cold and everything has nothing to do with why I decided to do that. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. 39 XP. Listen, you. Listen, jerkwad. There you go. There you go. That was great. Well, that was decent. That was much better than the blue +3s that I knew I was going to run into. That would have stank. But yeah, did that for a hot minute, and it was good. I mean, I enjoyed it. Everything went fairly well with it. Man, why the heck did I take these turns? Some days I try to figure out why I do things in Cube World the way I do, and there is no rhyme or reason. Look at how big this world is. I mean, this is massive. I mean, that's a lot of trekking. And obviously you can see, like in one of the corruptions on the saves, that I came in here, or maybe I just came up to there and then walked away. But when you see like these ends and things, obviously I don't backtrack very much, if ever. So it's kind of funny to see that this is my sporadic movements of my trek. But we're here-ish, I think. Whatever. So yeah, things are fairly good. Let's get where we're at here. Yeah, I guess we just keep doing this thing. Okay, there we go. We fly. Flying is great. So yeah, being able to stream again this week was nice. I'm going to try to do that. No guarantees. I'd like to do it at least once a week. Again, work is not very... It's not very forgiving when it comes to this hobby. I don't work 44 hours, and I'm getting just under 40. It's still 5 days, and this week I'm actually working 6. I had a coworker ask me to take a shift on Friday, so I'm going to be working 6 days this week. Oh, happy joy. Again, money's good for it, so it's fine, but it just means that a lot of things that I would like to do, I can't, and I really, really wish that I could. Just really, really difficult to find the time that I would like to have to do a bunch of the stuff that I want to do, and that's just it. It sucks not having. Oh, there we go. It's not having the time. The time that I want to do things is just not there. And again, like yesterday was a bit of a write-off. I mean, I got some streaming and stuff done, but again, it was a day devoted to kind of taking care of myself and taking care of my health, and and again, if I'm sounding less than positive today, I am so sorry. It's not my intention to be not positive. It's my I'm really trying. It's just yeah, it's been a rough week, really rough week for me. And no fault of anybody or anything at all. It's just happenstance. Things, you want to do some things, you want to accomplish some things, and it can be difficult, really difficult times. Okay. But yeah, I mean, would I, take a look at everything in the grand scheme of things? Everything is good. Starting up some stuff for the new channel. I've realized now that my plans for that are going to take me a fair amount of time. I've been watching a lot of photography and vlogging videos about setups and tips and tricks and that kind of things, and I've realized now that my skill set, when it comes to the video editing side of things, I'm okay. I'm fairly decent. I know what I want to do with it, but when it comes to the actual recordings of stuff for vlogging, oof, I'm full. I don't have the foggiest idea of what I want to accomplish. I do know what I want to do, but how to get it done is going to take me some time. And instead of putting out... here's the deal, is when I first started doing YouTube, I just, started recording, played Minecraft, and that's what I did. And it was fine for me at that point. I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it, and I was making a go of it, and it was working. In the time since I put out my first YouTube video, I can't watch that first one because I think anybody that does this watches back their first video and cringes. And it's not because it's awful, it's not because it's bad, it's just because that I hadn't honed anything in my craft. So I don't want to make that same mistake again. I don't want to have that that video that I'm not proud of go up as my first video. And so that's kind of why I'm going to push myself exceptionally hard doing this first video. And it's going to end up being the same idea, and I get that. There is no such thing as a perfect video or anything. But I would much rather have my first shot at it be more of a sophomoric attempt instead of that first initial baby step attempt. I want to put forth I want to step out on a positive foot because I want this thing to take off, and I want it to become something that I can actually focus and do a lot more with. And again, the idea that I've come up with is still kind of in its infancy. I keep on changing nuances of it in my head as I'm getting closer and closer and closer to actually starting it. And there's some things that I want to do that I can't do that will take me a while to get there. So I think spring is when I'm going to be looking at it, so maybe another 2 months, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind taking that time to do it. But what I'm going to do is every week that I have my days off, one of those days is going to be devoted to just doing some recordings here. I'm going to try to do some of the recordings as well throughout the week to kind of take the burden off me. So if I could record my episodes throughout the week and then my weekends just devote it to maybe doing film for that would be great for the next little while. But I can't guarantee anything. And I don't even know how much of it's doable. Like once I get that thing started, the video editing process and things with that, it's going to be a lot more intense than anything I've ever done here. So it's going to be a big learning curve. I'll get to the point where I'm comfortable with it again, like I am with this, where I can just kind of sit down, record, and then get everything done. It'll never be this easy, but it won't be as hard as it will be for the first few times. Because again, trying to learn your tips and tricks and stuff. Oh baby, yeah. But I'm really excited about it. I mean, I hope you guys can get that sense of how I feel about this endeavor. And again, I don't really want to talk in grand details about it because, as I've mentioned, it's like I've already changed the direction of it. And it's like inside the part that I'm doing of it that I want to do, I've already changed direction in like 18 times. So I really need to just get down, focus, record some stuff, edit, get it going, and then feel it out and see how that feels. And then, I don't know, I'll probably upload it and get a couple of my peers, my friends that I record and stuff with, and get their opinions on how it looks before I actually put it live. But as of right now, I don't have anything. I've just got a bunch of test footage that I've done that is fine. It works for what it is, but there's no cohesion behind it. It's just footage. There's nothing to it. But we're gonna go and see what this next biome is. That's the process. Ooh, the ruins. Ooh, ruins. The ruins are fun. I like ruins. We've done a couple of things already today. You know what? What are you guys? Undead +3s or +2s? 2s. What's the skill levels? +40s. We know where this is. We're right there. Let's go take a look at what the next landmark is, and then we'll come back in our next episode, if I remember. I may or I may not, because again, who knows what my system is going to be. Who knows if this even this world will even be here when I come back. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to get this computer sorted. I think that's what I will do right after I'm done editing and rendering this out. Oh baby. Oh baby. Okay. No, don't get stuck in the water. You need speed. Rivet. Okay. And it looks like it's going to be another snow biome, which is fine. We still need to find the troll. which is a giant Christmas tree thing, which we've never found since Christmas time. Again, this is another quest of mine. We'll kill Polarnol. That'll be our finale for today. And there you go. Anyway, thanks again, everybody, for all your continued support. Sorry for the lackluster video. Trying, but yeah, this is rough. Today's rough. Today's a bad day. But I'm doing my best. And I do want to thank everybody for coming out. Thanks for all the new viewership and all the new people coming in. And I will see you guys on Wednesday on our next Cube World. Otherwise, I have a lot more videos. The stuff that I recorded with Kit and War and Banana Clan last week are going to be going up this week. So I've got 4 videos from that, and then after that I have some Max Payne 3 that's done, and that'll be coming up afterwards. So anyway, lots of content coming up, guys. I will see you guys very, very soon in our next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.